And now, Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger, and I have another interesting true story for you about the historic Death Valley country. Mention Death Valley, and the first thing everybody wants to know is, what about Scotty? What was he like? Did he really have a secret gold mine? So tonight I'm going to tell you the true story of this legendary character, who for over half a century kept the world gaping and guessing. Death Valley Scotty. It is the year 1888, and there's a new swamper on the big team hauling borax out of Death Valley. A husky young fellow by the name of Walter T. Scott. 3 years ago, he'd run away from home in Kentucky. Been knocking around the West ever since, on his own. Now he's got this job swamping. But young Scott has ambitions far beyond that. Someday he's going to be rich, find a gold mine, build himself a castle like the castles in storybooks, with a tower and a moat and a dungeon. Will this dream ever come true? How?
Something about Death Valley, once you've been there, gets in your blood. Take me. I worked out there for just a few months, way back in '88. Then I joined up with Buffalo Bill's Wild West show as a trick shooter and rider. Toured before the crowned heads of Europe. Where do I head back to now? Death Valley.
What are you going to do when you get there?
Prospect. I'm going to find me a gold mine, the likes of which no one's ever located before. It'll be so rich, the whole world will be talking about it.
You've been traveling with press agents too long, son.
You don't believe me, but I'll show you. I reckon you think I'm crazy, too, don't you? Bragging like this.
Not when you've got your whole life ahead of you to make good.
Sure, I'm only 27.
That's just my age. But I've only got a few weeks to live.
Consumption?
No. A train wreck. My father was killed outright. My back was broken. I told him that if I had to die, I'd like to die out west.
Why die at all?
Would you care anything about living if you knew you could never walk again?
I'd get up and walk. Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking to a man who's never had a sick day in his life.
No wonder you feel you could lick the world.
The carry-all from the sanitarium is here, sir.
I don't want to go to a sanitarium. Be surrounded by doctors and nurses.
But you need care, Mr. Johnson.
Would you?
You mean, will I ride herd on you? Sure. I'll take you into Death Valley with me.
Death Valley?
You can make it on a spring wagon. A blanket on the ground under the stars. Meals cooked over a wood fire, a pinyon, mesquite, mountains all around. Millions of years old. And silence.
Thanks. By the way, my name is Albert Johnson.
I'm Walter Scott. But you can just call me Scotty.
A wonderful place, Death Valley. Just one short year of Scotty's way of life in the desert brought to Albert Johnson the miracle of complete healing.
Tired? No. No, I just want to take one more look back at that view so I can visualize it when I get back home.
Home?
I'm going back to Chicago, Scotty.
When?
Now. I got no excuse to stay out here any longer. I'm cured, thanks to you.
But I thought you...
It's time I got back to work again. After all, I got a business back there. You got business out here.
Business?
That gold mine you're going to locate.
Oh, yeah. Well, stay out here. We'll locate it together.
No. Now, you're the prospector, Scotty. My field is insurance. There's gold in them thar hills, too, you know.
Johnson, I hope you strike it.
If I do, just remember we're partners.
That goes both ways. If I find my gold first.
Thank you, Scotty.
And so each one went his own way. Scotty to prospect in the wilds of Death Valley. Albert Johnson to occupy an executive's desk in a Chicago skyscraper. Worlds apart, these two in every sense, yet their trails destined to cross again someday, when one or the other of them had struck it rich.
I'm all a Scott at Death Valley. I want to get to Chicago in record time.
There's a train leaving Los Angeles at 5 o'clock.
I said record time, mister. What's the fastest anybody's ever done it up to now?
Why, the Peacock Special back in 1900.
58 hours.
Well, fix me up with a train that'll get me there in 46 hours.
Mr. Scott.
Clip 12 hours off the running time.
It'll mean clearing the entire Santa Fe system.
Disrupting traffic.
It'll cost a fortune.
Name your poison. No, I ain't robbed a bank. I got a gold mine. Richest gold mine in Death Valley. How much?
$5,500.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. 500. And here's another 2,000 says you can't make the run in less than 46 hours.
The Santa Fe doesn't bet, Mr. Scott.
When do I start?
Be at the depot at 12:30 next Sunday afternoon.
Good. And don't forget, I wear a second sock.
As headlines blazoned the news throughout the country, the Coyote Special started its 2,265-mile race across the continent from Los Angeles to Chicago. Scotty himself did the firing most of the way. No Pullman car for him.
They're certainly covering ground just past through Barstow. Taking curves at 65 miles an hour, hitting up to 96 on the straightaway. They've crossed Raccoon Pass and are on the Great Plains. They covered 203 miles in 194 minutes. That's an average of 63 miles an hour. Did you hear that? They hit a speed of 106 miles an hour.
World's record.
Exactly 44 hours and 45 minutes from the time he left Los Angeles, Death Valley Scotty stepped from the train in Chicago. A record which was to stand for the next 20 years.
Whoa, fellas, put me down. I want to make a phone call. Hold my dog, will you?
He's wearing a coat made of $1,000 bills.
Sure. Matches complexion. Yellow pup, yellow backs. Made the coat myself. I want to call my partner in Chicago here, Mr. Albert Johnson.
Why, it's $500. The city phone call's only a nickel.
That's all right. Keep the change. Yeah, I sure had that train flinging cinders. And when I got here, they carried me into the depot like a conquering hero.
Sounds like you really had a time for yourself, Scotty.
I sure did. Put your dough away. This is my celebration. A money burner from Mojave. That's what they call me.
Yes, sir.
A live one from Funeral Mountains. The quartz locking bar. Bring me a roast beef bowl.
Did you say a bone, sir?
Yeah, a nice big prime roast beef bowl. And make it snappy.
Yes, sir.
I don't know who's getting more enjoyment out of this, Scotty, you or I.
Oh, by the way, did I tell you? As we raced through Barstow, I chucked a bottle of champagne onto the platform, right where we first met.
You said then that someday you'd have the whole world talking about you, remember?
Yeah, I sure got a pretty good start, haven't I? Oh, thanks. Just right. Here you are, Goldbug. Keep the change.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
You certainly are free with your spending, Scotty.
Why not? Heck, I found a gold mine. Well, sure be nice seeing you again, partner.
You're not leaving so soon.
Yep. Can't stand big cities. I'm making tracks back to Death Valley.
Sure sticking a rough country.
I'm getting a belly full of trailing them. My canteen's empty and my hide's cracking.
It's got to lead us to water sooner or later.
Well, better be sooner. I don't care if it does mean find this gold mine. I can't take much more of this.
I told you to have to lead us to water sooner or later.
Look out! I don't believe it.
I wouldn't if I was you.
Is this your idea of a joke?
I don't joke with bloodhounds. Nearest water hole from here is Mesquite Springs, 30 miles south. I'd advise you to start backtracking pronto.
This water ain't poisoned. He's bluffing.
Sure. I'm only bluffing. Go ahead and drink it. Or maybe you better let your horse try it first. The old man might as well be dead himself as to lose his horse out here.
Continued to be mystified by Scotty and his gold mine. Wherever men gathered, it was a popular topic of conversation.
I hear Scotty's back in town again, Mr. Kane.
Oh?
On another spending spree. Understand he paid $50 for a haircut today.
Where does his money come from?
His gold mine.
Oh, gold mine. Heck, he's got no gold mine. That's all a fake.
Whiskey. So I'm a fake, am I?
That's my opinion, sir. Digging up the facts on things is my business.
Oh, a newspaper reporter, eh? Well, just what facts have you dug up, Mr. Kane?
Number one, there's no record of you ever filing on a gold claim in your district. That whole country's been combed from end to end, and nobody's ever found so much as a hole in the ground that gold could come from.
So it's a hole in the ground you want to see, is it? All right. I'll show it to you.
You mean you take me to your gold mine? Why this sudden decision?
Well, if you must know, I've got to go out there anyway with my partner, Johnson. Got to see about starting big-scale operation.
Big-scale operation?
Yeah. It's getting to the point where I just can't go on peeling off all that gold by myself. Oh, you married?
Why, yes.
Any youngsters?
Yes, 2.
Plenty of insurance?
A little.
Well, I'd advise you to get a great big policy.
What are you driving at?
Just thinking of your family. Going into Death Valley's no picnic. Hiring a furnace this time of the year. Why, man, the pink condition could keel over. Just like that. And if the heat don't get you, the Indians might.
Indians?
Yeah. The Paiutes are on the warpath against me. Claim my gold belongs to them. Try to dry gulch me every time I go in there.
You mean kill you?
Kill me dead. Almost got me 2 weeks ago. Thought I was a goner for sure. They jumped me all of a sudden. I didn't have a chance to run. So I had to shoot it out. I don't know how many there was, but they came at me from all directions. Mister, let me tell you that there's nothing that'll make your hair stand on end quicker than a pack of wild, yelping Indians out after your scalp. I figured they had it this time, and so did they. But I kept pouring lead into them until my guns got so hot you could have branded a steer with them. But for every one I plugged, there was 2 more to take its place. I couldn't even make a dent. Yes, sir. That's the closest I ever come to stepping into the great beyond.
How'd you get away?
20-mule train came along. Swamper and his helper pitched in with me. If they hadn't, the barbers in this town would have lost a mighty good customer. Well, meet me in my hotel in an hour and we'll get started.
You'd better go ahead without me.
What about my mine? Don't you want to see it?
At the risk of my scalp? No, thanks.
At the north end of Death Valley in Grapevine Canyon was an old run-down ranch owned by a hermit known as Old Man West.
You want to buy this place? What for?
I like the location. It's a magnificent view. What do you take for it?
The view? Oh, that won't cost you nothing. But the ranch? Well, I paid Jake Stenninger $300 for it some years back. But I put in a lot of improvements, like this here shack and such.
Of course, real estate values have gone up since then.
Oh, sure. I really wouldn't want to take less than $1,000 for it.
Sold. 500, 600, 700. Now, how'd that little measly old 10 spot get in there? 800.
The silence of Grapevine Canyon was soon broken by the muffled roar of blasting. Blasting for what? Nobody knew. Any more than they knew why Scotty bought up 70 miles of railroad ties from an abandoned desert line. The 2 partners maintained a sphinx-like silence, which only increased Scotty's importance as news.
You made a fool of me once, Scotty. Now I think you owe it to me to come clean.
What's on your mind?
Same as on everybody's mind. You built a road clear down from Bonnie Claire.
Yep. Quite a piece of road.
And you dug an excavation as big as a dry dock.
2 dry docks.
So what in blazes are you doing out there in Grapevine Canyon?
Doing? Why, making jelly. Grape jelly.
Wild grape jelly made by Death Valley Scotty personally.
From my own wild grape. Best doggone jelly you ever threw your lip over. Sorry I can't ask you to sample it, but I'm taking it to the president of the Santa Fe Railway. Drinks all around. For everybody. Nice seeing you again, Mr. Kane.
Don't you know you'll never get the truth out of Scotty?
Maybe not. But I know someone who will.
You say that you've never paid an income tax, Mr. Scott.
Of course I ain't. How can I be expected to pay on something I ain't got?
You claim you have no income?
That's right.
And yet you charter special trains.
That was way back in 1905, brother.
And you've been spending money like water ever since.
Ain't no tax on water, is there?
Mr. Scott, what is your occupation?
Prospecting.
What do you live on?
Hopes. Like all prospectors. Ain't no tax on hopes, is there?
Then how do you explain this castle of yours?
Castle?
In Death Valley.
Oh, I got a piece of land up there with a shack on it.
But no castle?
Every man's home is his castle, mister.
Mr. Scott, you may string the public along, but you can't string Uncle Sam. I'm going to Death Valley myself and get to the bottom of this.
Do that. And I'll give you some of my wild grape jelly. Ain't no tax on jelly, is there? Right here we made our deal. Remember? Almost 30 years ago.
And the world still can't figure it out.
Even if you told them, they wouldn't believe it. It's too darn simple. Just a couple of partners, each of us sharing what the other one's got. Whether it's nothing or everything.
If you ask me, Scotty, I'd say we both had everything. Death Valley has been very generous. It's given me my health. And it's provided me with a lifelong hobby and plenty of laughs.
Thanks. I've tried to put on a good show.
Greatest one-man show on earth.
I reckon Death Valley has given me all I could ask for, too. My name in headlines, money to burn, even the dream I used to have when I was a kid. Riding along on the big wagons. Even that has come true. Death Valley Scotty's castle.
It was like the castles in storybooks, with a tower and a moat and a dungeon. The tower has a set of solid silver chimes, and there's music also from a $50,000 pipe organ in the music wing. The gateway leading to the courtyard swings on hinges that cost $3,500 a pair. There are fountains of jasper, fireplaces that burn railroad ties as logs, rare furnishings from all over the world. Over $2.5 million went into this fabulous place overlooking Death Valley. Where did the money come from? Did Scotty really have a gold mine? The best answer I can give you is in Scotty's own words.
All this, you see, is just the tail of the kite. Find the kite, and you really got some.